What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Tales of Symphonia. It looks like I am out of holy bottle stuff, so I'm gonna activate it again. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and start this episode off by taking a look at this skit here, the truth about X-Spheres. I can't believe this. The X-Spheres? But it does make sense. If X-Spheres are absorbing human life, then removing them by force could indeed turn the hosts into monsters. How can you talk so calmly about this? It's precisely at times like this that I have to try to remain calm. Yes, for real. I'm not going to talk too much about the last episode. If you guys want to know what happened in the last episode, be sure to take a look at episode 28, as we are in episode 29 if I remember correctly. But yeah, we found out the truth about X-Spheres, about how they are cultivated from human bodies, which is sick and disgusting. But I ranted enough about that in the last episode. I'm sure that you guys didn't come for another rant. But right now we're headed to Hima because apparently some dude named Pietro is there, and apparently he escaped from the design base. So maybe we can find a little bit more about the design base from him. Maybe a way to sneak in or something like that. It's freezing. I'm surprised it doesn't bother you, Colette. The holy winds from the holy ground of... Oh, not the holy winds. They're just regular winds. The regular winds, but further from the holy grounds of Carlon. According to Rain, anyway. Well, where'd they go? Guys? Hello? Rain? Genus? So yeah, we're gonna make our way to Hima. I don't really feel like fighting any of these enemies because I'm pretty sure that there's nothing new, that they aren't stronger enemies. Chances are if... Oh! I don't think we've run into these ogres before, right? Have we? I mean, I feel like if we did, then I would have made a Shrek joke already. You know, considering that they are ogres. So, just in case I haven't, guys, they're two Shreks! Or maybe I should say that it's Shrek and Fiona, even though they look both like male ogres. Or maybe you guys are thinking of Warcraft right now, which I am clearly not thinking of because I am not really a Warcraft fan. Sure, I did play World of Warcraft for a while, but it never really caught on with me, you know? It was fun, but I think it was the whole paid subscription thing that kind of turned me off. I mean, when I purchase a game, I kind of want to have it for the rest of my life, you know, without having to worry about any subscriptions or whatever. Which is why I'm really glad that The Elder Scrolls Online for the PS4, while at first I think that it did require an online subscription, they kind of got rid of that. But either way, I heard it was a pretty trashy game anyway. Like, I'm not gonna say that it's a trashy game, but that's what I've heard from people. And yeah, we're playing Tales of Symphonia, and somehow the conversation wandered to Elder Scrolls. So Hima, I think that it is... yeah, we're on the right track for sure. Yeah, there it is. That hill over there, I'm pretty sure that leads to Hima, where we will find the man of interest right now. Apparently Sheena's boyfriend, which we deduced in the last episode. It was the only logical conclusion that we could come to. Sheena... Oh, come on! I hate it when that happens, when you're just making your way to a city and then an enemy appears, right? And he's just blocking the way to, he's just blocking the entrance to the city or the town or whatever. It's pretty annoying. You gotta wait for them to move, kind of like how you're driving, right? You're driving down a narrow road and then there's a deer and it makes it come to a sudden halt. That is, if you didn't already hit it, which is terrible. Not joking around about that at all. And we got rid of that giant rooster and those ladybugs. Like I said, they're nothing to be concerned about. We are clearly still on a very high level compared to these enemies that we are running into in the overworld. So this is the Village of Adventurers. Wow, the Village of Adventurers. Maybe we can find that one guy with the arrow and the knee. Oh, wait, there's a dog here. Can't forget, if you see a dog, you gotta make sure that you switch to Colette so that she can give him a wonderful name. Oh, Boo! She's so cute. Like the Majin. What is this place called? The Crimson Canyon. Wow. What a nice name. The Crimson Canyon. Oh, but okay, I'm happy that we're here. This is the perfect time to do some customization, don't you think? But like I said, that's not really something that's of interest to you guys, right? So give me just a second. Future me will go ahead and skip that for you. So thanks Thanks ahead of time, future me. Okay, so here is what I'm gonna do, okay? The whole customization thing, remember how before I showed you that many times to customize you need to have the proper weapon as a base to upgrade, you know? So with Lloyd's swords, the ones that I could upgrade to, the guy's requiring a rapier, and I don't have a rapier anymore. I don't know if I ever had one. Chances are I did. It sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure that I did have a rapier before, but I may have sold it or I may have upgraded it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to travel to Asgard quickly to purchase some rapiers, hopefully, and other weapons that I can hopefully upgrade. But yeah, we'll see. The only thing that kind of makes this a pain is that I have to walk from Luin back to Asgard. Now, one thing that I didn't show you was that there is actually some traveler, I think a traveling merchant, who's all like, dude, I carried way too much food. I gotta go back to Luin. I really gotta go back to Luin. And then he'll give you the option of coming with him, or going with him, excuse me. So then it's basically a quick travel thing from Hima to Luin or vice versa. Thinking of, this was the NPC model that allowed you to quick travel, so do you let me quick travel, sir? No. He's just gonna talk about Hackanasia Peak, but he's not going to let us quick travel there. Which makes sense because Hackanasia Peak is really not that far from here. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to purchase the rapier, hopefully, if they even have any, but yeah, hopefully they've got the stuff I need. Well, it looks like they didn't really have what I needed either. I mean, aside from Colette. So the guy at Hima required the slicer ring of Colette. So I was able to buy that from Asgard. No rapier from Asgard, sadly, so that means no upgrade for Lloyd. I mean, I could try going back to, what's it called? What's the place? Palma Costa? The one that's really far away, the place where we, I guess, took the boat to. But unless there is a way to quick travel there from here, I'm not gonna do it. Please tell me that you will let me quick travel. Are the things lying here things that people don't want anymore? That does not help me at all. You quick travel? No. Does anybody here quick travel? Please tell me that there is someone here that quick travels. You! No, I mean, why would these guards quick travel in the first place? They're kind of there keeping guard. It would be kind of strange if they kind of just ditched their post so that they could go to Palma Costa to let me get some rapier. That doesn't make any sense. So it looks like that we're just gonna have to hold off on upgrading for now, which is kind of saddening. If only I wasn't so power hungry for higher defense stats or higher attack stats. I mean, but you can't blame me. It's so much fun getting really strong in these JRPGs. I mean, in any game, it's like that, especially in Tales of Symphonia, though. I'll say that. You know, thinking about it, it's very strange what I just did. How I went to Hima looking for Sheena's boyfriend so that he could help us break into the design base and save those people of Luin. But instead, I left Hima to go to Luin, to go to Asgard so that I could look for weapons to upgrade. So now, unfortunately, we wasted some time where we could have spent that time saving the people of Luin, you know, but that was a little bit shallow of us. Come on. You gotta stop being so power hungry, Shadow J. So let's take a look for that one Sheena boyfriend. I should probably stop saying that. It wasn't funny to start. It wasn't funny at first. It never will be funny. Besides, we all know who should be Sheena's boyfriend, right? Okay, you guys are really gonna get it from me throughout this series. In all honesty, you're going to get lots of my OTP. This one is Rocky. What I love about that is that my dog's name is actually Rocky. Although he's not like a white dog with chocolate spots. No, he's a black lab. A very fat black lab at that. So, oh, dang, look at this view, guys. Wow, you can see the Tower of Salvation really well from here. Man, how far up does the Tower of Salvation go? Excuse me, coming through, pardon me just for just a bit. This looks like it's wide enough. Good. This guy kind of looks like a chubby Bob Ross from the back. What are you talking about? I'm glad you... Yeah, that's really how he would laugh. As a matter of fact, that's really how he'd giggle, because I kind of made it sound like he was giggling. Oh, close. That's a good guess, kid. I'm starting a business where you ride on a dragon and see the Tower of Salvation up close. You can go to the Tower of Salvation? No, they just fly around it. But still, it'll be the experience of a lifetime. Wow, that's so cool. Guys, do you think we should put a halt on our mission quickly so that we can spend some time flying around the Tower of Salvation on these dragons? I mean, I think it'll be quite the experience of a lifetime, just like what Bob Ross is saying. I'll bring them next time. Look, next time? You mean we gotta save the people of Luin first and actually carry out our obligations and responsibilities? Okay. I'm kind of making Lloyd and his gang sound super obnoxious, aren't I? I mean, like, it's pretty obnoxious if you have to save people and you're just waltzing around doing absolutely nothing. So where is that guy? These are the graves of people who escaped from the human ranch. Those who escape from the ranch are affected by a curse and eventually die. How long is this going to go on? So that's an interesting development. So if the people from the human ranch, the people who escape from the human ranch, mind you, if there is a curse placed on them, then what about Sheena's boyfriend? That's not, I think that's a woman. No, we're looking for a dude. Sorry to bother you. Hello, do you have anything else to say? Anything interesting to say? Sheena! Oh, it's Sophia. Looks like she's an important character. How's Pietro? He passed away. Oh, dang. Did he say anything? Something about the human ranch, perhaps? I don't know. I don't even know if he really escaped from there. What about his belongings? He didn't have any. Where is his grave? At the back of Adventurer's graveyard. Don't think about digging up his grave, please. Why would we do that? If we really just wanted to speak with him, then there would be no point for us to dig up his grave, unless we were looking for treasure. Whoa, wait a second. Is that dude floating? He's totally floating. What? He's totally floating. Oh, man. GG, Toss. GG. Have you guys seen these cats yet, by the way? I'm pretty sure that I mentioned these cats to you. These dudes dressed up in kitty cat outfits. Maybe we can call them itty bitty kitties, kind of like Asgard Academy, considering that we are doing a Let's Play of that alongside of Tales of Symphonia. It would only be appropriate, right? So let's pay our respects here to Pietro. Oh, man. That really is sad, though, that he passed away. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we're sad only because, you know, we needed to speak to him for information. That kind of sounds like we're using him, but it really is sad that this dude is dead. But who is this guy? Oh. Well, apparently he's not dead. Chosen. Mana. Die! What's he saying? Pietro, I heard you were dead. Here you are. Chosen die. Angel die. Human ranch underground. You mustn't come out here. Let's go. You lied to us. He's the one that escaped from the human ranch. Really? Please tell me, how did you get away from the human ranch? Boulder big. Underground jewel? Boulder move chosen. What are you saying? Is that the escape route? Please let him be. Now listen, you may be happy just protecting Pietro, but because of this guy, countless people from Luin are dead. How about helping us just a little? I'm sure Pietro has many things he wants to say as well, but because of a curse, he's been turned into this. But he's still alive. The dead can't even tell us that they were scared. Please help us. We want to go to the ranch. If it's possible to get out, it's possible to get back in, right? Please. I will be willing to help, but in exchange, lift his curse. The healing technique left behind by Boltzmann is in the Tower of Mana. That may be able to heal his curse. Alright, but infiltrating the ranch comes first. That I won't relinquish. When he escaped from the ranch, he said he came out through the front yard, and he blocked the exit with a boulder. His things are in his grave. Take them with you. Oh, so there were things in his grave. So I guess we should have dug up his grave. But I mean, it's good to know that he's not dead. Sure, he may be under a curse, but for sure, as long as we can heal the curse, it's definitely better than Pietro being in the grave, being buried underground in the dirt. So here we've got the design orb, something that we can use to sneak back in. So yeah, it's definitely good that Rain is very level-headed, that she doesn't want to waste time going on dragon tours or whatever, and she's prioritizing saving the people of Luin, which is, of course, what I want to do. I was just playing around with the whole dragon tour, guys. Don't leave angry and nasty things in the comments, because that's really... I was just playing around, guys. Kraatos, you have a scary look on your face. Doesn't he always? Ooh! I'm just kidding. Kraatos is a buddy. I love Kraatos. He's such a cool guy. You're lying. Anyone can see you're mad about something. I am not angry. I'm sorry. Please let me be alone for a while. Yeah, poor Kraatos. Whatever he's upset about, let's give him his space for a while. But let's take full advantage of Quick Travel Man here. Okay, quickly before we go with him, for real, legit, I want to do a thorough look of the inventory that this guy has. Sure, maybe we can't upgrade Lloyd's equipment, but maybe we can upgrade some of the other party members' equipment. The gem rod. We need a gem rod. We have a mermaid's tier, so that's good. So let's hope that right now Rain has the gem rod equipped, and she does. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, this kind of stinks. It's kind of weird to me. This is kind of a weird design choice on Namco's part. Maybe they didn't consider this much. But if you'd notice, we can't upgrade Rain's equipment. Like, it says that we don't have a gem rod, when in actuality we do. The only thing is that it's equipped with Rain right now. It's just not in our inventory. We've got it. Rain's just holding it right now. But for some strange reason, the game won't let us upgrade any equipment if, like, one of the party members is holding on to it. And because we don't have any rod for Rain, we have to buy another rod just so that we can upgrade. Let's see. Hopefully this dude has a rod. Do you have a rod, sir? Okay. Well, that's a shame. I'm not gonna waste any more time traveling back and forth trying to buy stuff for the purpose of upgrading. I think that we'll be fine either way. So let's just make our way to the design base. So what's nice for us is that, remember how that lady, Sophia, if I remember correctly, was talking about how that Boltzmann healing technique for Pietro is located at the Tower of Mana? That big tower over there is the Tower of Mana, so it's really close to the design base. We won't be going there until a while though. So let's go ahead and rescue... Oh, wait. Before we do that, there was a skit that I want to take a look at. Lloyd's parents. I didn't know anything about Mom, the X-Spheres. Yes. When will I finally be able to stop saying I didn't know? Not knowing is not a crime. Crime is remaining complacent in your ignorance and feeling no shame. Humans are far too powerless to know everything. Yeah, I guess you're right, but I still hate the fact that I don't know, or that I didn't know. I feel so ashamed for not knowing anything about my parents. Your parents care only that you are well. Even if you don't know anything about them, your safety is enough. I wonder if you're right. I hope so. I know that it's really hard on Lloyd, having all of this truth just suddenly thrown on him. And I know that just the fact that he didn't know this stuff about his father or about his mother, yeah, there's clearly some strong inner conflict going on right now. Talking more about the X-Spheres here. I can't believe that X-Spheres are made from human lives. I sort of had a feeling about it. Why are you smiling about it, guys? It's like they're just having a casual conversation about X-Spheres. It's a little bit disturbing. Why are you guys so happy about it? I'm just playing. That was Marble lending me her power. I'm sure your mother, too, has been watching over you this whole time, Lloyd. You think so? Yeah! Alright, so let's examine this rock here that Pietro was... I still feel like I'm butchering his name, but I'm pretty sure it's Pietro or Pietro. I think it's Pietro. This is it, the one Pietro was talking about. So it would seem. Let's try moving it. Lloyd's not strong enough. You gotta work more on those gains, bro. Then let's try using the design orb we received from Pietro. I really don't understand the layout and the design of this base. I mean, having a design orb that basically reveals this entrance or exit or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, it's just kind of a weird design choice. It's not exactly something that people would think about when, I guess, creating the blueprint for this place. And of course, right when we enter the design base, we run into more designs. How exciting. Running into more of these weak dudes. Although there are 4 of them, I'll give you that. You guys at first might appear intimidating because of your number, but it's not the numbers game isn't gonna work on us. What is that? Rain is inflicted with some red ailment, as you guys can see from her icon over there. It's embarrassing for me to admit after having said that I've played this game so many times, but I'm honestly not sure what that red on their avatars or on their icons means. Oh man, I'm out of TP, are you serious? That's one thing that we should have done, I guess. Maybe stayed at an inn. Maybe the inn at Hima staying there would have been a good idea, but you know what? We're gonna be fine either way. Let's bring up the ranch-wide map. This kind of reminds me of those Star Fox Assault versus maps. You guys that have played Star Fox Assault, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. How there are those really generic maps that you can play on with your friends. I mean, like, you've got those cool maps like Planet Soria and then the Aperoid City, and then you've just got this very blank stage with these Tetris-like blocks everywhere. I don't know. I'm nothing, just talking to myself. This is where we are now. And this is where Kavar should be. Not too far. I mean, we're kind of at the very center of the map. The very core, the very heart of the design base. We'll have to deactivate the guard system. Guard system? Here. If we don't deactivate this guard system, we can't get to Kavar. What are we supposed to do then? Calm down. There should be a switch somewhere to deactivate the system. Here it is. So we're not too far from it. See, the two switches at the ends of this left-right passageway? Those are the deactivation switches. Okay, then let's go deactivate it. Wait a minute. I'll bring up the route leading to Kavar's room. It looks like the conveyor belt prevents passage through here. In order to stop that, we'll need to stop the conveyor belt control mechanism. But it seems it's constructed in such a way that you can't get close to the control mechanism while containers are on the conveyor. Let's see, in order to adjust the container dispatch control system... Well, GG guys, they've detected my access of the main computer. Lloyd, what will we do? The designs will be here any minute. Dang it. It looks like we don't have any choice. Let's split into two teams to deactivate the system and to infiltrate Kavar's room. What? We're gonna split up? Oh, how fun. We get to make our little party. Seriously, I think that this part is a little bit fun because it's different, you know? We're gonna split into teams of three, 2 teams of 3. So Colette is going to choose. Let's see what she decides on. Well, of course, like I've been saying, leave everything to me. Let me do all the decision making. Let me do everything. Because that's clearly not what players want. Players don't want control of things. Players don't want to make decisions like this. They want to leave everything to the game. I'm going to Kavar. I want to avenge Mom. Alright, so yeah, in all seriousness, it's really cool that you get to choose your party members like this. So, naturally, I want to go ahead and choose Sheena to be on my team. Well, if I wasn't so busy talking nonsense just now, then I'd know which team I'm a part of. I think that I'm part of the infiltration team. Let's see what she says. Okay, leave it to me. She wasn't very negative about that. Let's see what she says about deactivation team. Are you serious? Okay, I'm guessing that she would want to join me. So I'm guessing that I am part of the infiltration team. Let's see. And I want Kraatos to be on my team too because I really want 3 active fighters on my team. Yeah, sure, Rain knows Photon, but that's not really much. So I want someone who can fight and heal at the same time, so let's go with Kraatos as well. He's saying thank you. Okay, so yeah, Lloyd is part of the infiltration team, so we've got Lloyd, Sheena, Kraatos for infiltration. We've got Rain, Genus, and Colette for deactivation. By the way, this is really good if you want to rack up affinity points for a certain character. So yeah, obviously that's why I'm choosing Sheena. And of course, because Sheena is also a very good fighter to have on your team. So we'll go with this. Lloyd, let's defeat Kavar together. Okay, Kavar, you better get ready. It's too bad I can't go with, that kind of hit me hard, Colette. I'm sorry, I didn't consider your feelings when making this decision. I mean, basically, thinking about it, I chose the people that I know the least. I've been living in Isalia and Genus and Colette for basically almost all of my lifetime. Well, Lloyd has been living with these guys for all of his lifetime. And he decided to go with the strangers out of the group. But, you know, that's cool too. We're trying to think strategically here. And affinity points wise. But anyway, it looks like this is a good place to wrap up the episode for today. We're going to be infiltrating this Desian base and making our way to Kavar's boss room, if you will. But thank you guys once again for tuning in. I really appreciate that you took the time to watch this episode. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that big red subscribe button and leave a like as well, as both really do help the channel grow. Alright, thank you guys once again. I will see you in the next episode of Tales of Symphonia. But until then, you guys take care.